Little update on how I'm gonna end up doing these mounts here. Get it set up some type of way. I'll tell you what, I cannot wait to have a shop built. This is the pain in the A out here in the dirt. We're gonna get her done. We're gonna get her did. Alright, pull this over here. Real simple, I'm gonna use half of the stock body mount and half of the, sorry about that, half the stock square body mount. Knock the rivets out. Actually gotta knock them through the frame, but cut them out. Pull the body mounts off. So this is gonna end up sitting just like so. And on the plate and on the bottom, adding a gusset. And so this one right here is the stock off the ZR2. There's the stock off the square body. And it's gonna sit just like that. It's gonna give me the extension that I need. And then I'll be able to mount it wherever I pretty much, it's looking like it's gonna go right above. So I can set this up for y'all. Yeah, right there. I can't wait to get a camera stand or a cameraman. Hey, but it's a beautiful day out here, guys. We're getting things done slowly but surely. Super dirty. We're getting it. So, like I said, we got the half of the ZR2, half of the square body. It's gonna give the extension that we need right here. It's pretty much gonna sit right over that shackle and give us what we need. I'm cleaning this all up, adding a new gusset, tying it all in, making it super clean, and obviously welding everything in. But yeah, that's cool. I like where the front's sitting, the back. You can see where the cab is sitting on that back mount there. So the cab needs to be notched out. I end up having to get a new floor pan. Good Lord, it's too early. Only through half my cup of coffee. But yep, we're gonna cut that floor pan out, notch it up real good, get this thing sitting as low as possible. Obviously, same thing on the other side. Got that knocked off. Everything's just sitting here super rough. But you know what? These little C-channel frames, they're super twisty. So the whole thing needs to be boxed up. I looked for a ZR2 frame for a minute, and honestly, no one's hardly parting them out. And if they are, crazy enough, they look just like this. Someone got down. Yeah, I was gonna drill and plate everything and do all that, but you know what? That's just, there's so many cracks. There's so many random cracks all through the frame. Not just in that spot there. And I mean, you could, oh, just want to focus, huh? What's up with that? Come on now. I don't know what I did, but I'm not getting no focus. Here we go, hold on. There we go. There's cracks. I mean, it starts and hardly stops all the way around the frame. The bottom control arm mounts up by the steering box there. I mean, it's cracked everywhere. The frame is separated. It's wild. And I honestly don't want to be constantly chasing all these cracks. But you know what? What you do with these cracks, I welded over them. Them cracks just sneak out from underneath them welds. What you do is you drill them, cul-de-sac them to where it has nowhere to go. It don't know where to go. Start your bead off there, run it back. You can cul-de-sac it the other side, depending on how your crack is. This one's just a little too far gone. I mean, nothing's ever too far gone, but you know what? I just don't want to deal with it. So she's on the K10 frame. I was leaning against the 52s, and I'm still in the air if I'm going to do the 52s in the front, or if I'm just going to go ahead and link it up, just because I got that AAM, the All-American, or the American Axle Manufacturer. What is it? It's a 9 1/4, I believe. It's out of a 2004 Dodge 1-ton, 5.9 Cummins. It's an old axle I got out of the oil field when I was working out in Texas. But I mean, obviously this 10 bolt ain't gonna last too long. Truck's gonna be light, but we're gonna be beating on her. We're gonna be utilizing this truck to do recoveries. So she's gotta be stout. And I got a nice link system, so I'm gonna go ahead and run that axle, find that 14 bolt. Running 373s for now. I will go ahead and go to 488s later. And I am in the process of, I'm gonna run the auto. I got the motor in. I'm gonna run the auto 4L60E for now. It's a good transmission, so I might as well whoop on her until she goes. And then I'm gonna find a hydraulic clutch bell housing for this SM465 and run that. And then I have a 241 to go to the driver's side drop when I link it up and put that 1-ton axle in the front. So she's gonna be riding 1/2 tons for now immediately. And then once I acquire a few more parts, I need coil buckets, I need stuff like that. And I just gotta acquire a few things, but I'm gonna get her on the road, get her rolling, utilize the parts that I have for right now, keep it moving, and on down the road we'll keep adjusting, we'll keep upgrading and building her up. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get back to it, get these body mounts made up, get the whole wiring harness set up in the engine bay, the powertrain, control module, ECM, all that stuff. Well, it's just the ECM in this truck, actually. Forgive me. Yeah, get the ECM all set back up, get all my wiring set back up, get my lines all hooked up, get everything set in here, and then get over to the flat spots where I can get this thing nice and level, and take tons of measurements to make sure I got this thing dead on before I go anywhere with it. Yep, I'll keep you updated, and cutting this floor pan is gonna be fun. That's a tongue twister this morning. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to it, and I'll keep y'all updated.